Harlan Barbanel. What can you say about Harlan Barbanel? I had a few notes about Harlan I have here, and it shouldn't take over 2 or 3 days to get through all this stuff. And what I'd really like to say at this time is if I could find my glasses, I could read what I wrote down. Who are you? Who are I? That comes up in about 2 pages. Harlan has accomplished a plethora of activities in his career. For you non-educator types, a plethora is a whole bunch. Thank you.
What days is midnight goes back?
Dear Lanny, I would like to take this opportunity to express my family's appreciation for your emceeing my retirement. However, I would like to set down certain standards to ensure the decorum of this most special day of my professional life. Therefore, I must insist that there be no reference to the following subject matter. 1, sex. 2, religion or politics. 3, family or friends. 4, my alleged abuse of the English language. I must demand your strict adherence to my wishes in this matter. You can no doubt point out a plethora of events in my long and illustrious career which will keep those in attendance both fascinated and spellbound. With warm regards, Dr. Harlan Barbanel. Let's see now. Things I can't cover. Let's see my notes. Sex. Religion. See what else? Oh, religion. Politics. Friends and family. Well, with these restrictions, I'd like to say thank you for coming today, and I hope you all enjoy your drive home. It's been a nice, excuse me. Even we are handicapped by Harlan's wishes. At this time, we would like to proceed with the respectful roasting of Dr. Harlan Barbanel, kosher style. Now, a minute ago, somebody asked how come I was emceeing this. A little known fact, Richard Bellman and Harlan and I go way back. We were in 6th grade together at Crescent Heights Elementary School. We were the 3 Musketeers. It's because we ate those funny little candy bars, and everybody calls us that. But anyway, we also went to Hebrew school together. And our families belonged to the same temple, the Temple Oy Vey. And at that time, we saw Harlan's brilliance. The fact that he was so grounded in philosophy and religion at religious school. We loved him because the rabbi would call in, Harlan would put his hand up, and Richard and I could lay back, and we didn't have to do a whole lot. And Harlan really had 3 basic questions that he wanted answered, which are the basis of Judaism. 1, what is the meaning of life? 2, what is God trying to tell us? And number 3, why doesn't a greater share of the adult ed budget get out to the schools? In the same period of time, all Richard and I were interested about was wondering when we were going to see a girl naked for the first time. As a matter of fact, we were just discussing a minute ago when that's going to happen yet. So based upon our long friendship and the fact that Dan Stark has pictures of me in a compromising position with a large farm animal, I reluctantly agreed to MC this event today. I was looking around. We have a very special guest who's coming today who was very instrumental in Harlan's life. I don't see her yet. So, At this time, I'd like Harlan to step forward for the first of his many awards from his many, many friends. As president of the Angelino chapter, it gives me great pleasure at this time to present you with this plaque. Now, you will notice it doesn't, these damn things are expensive. So we can afford the plaque, but, you know, like, God rest his soul, poor Oscar Gallego retired 4 times. We can't afford 4 plaques. We're a modest organization. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the plaque. After you've been retired for 1 full year, you bring it back and we'll give you the letter. I also have a card here. It says, "Dear Harlan, in recognition of the many years of outstanding service as the historical sage of the Division of Adult and Career Education, please accept this gift. You may find it helpful in your next assignment. I did. Thanks for all your help over the 25 years." You're supposed to try to remember where you left this 25 years ago, Harlan. Yeah, open it up. See if you can remember where you left it. Tell people what's in it.
25 years, 1971, I was leaving Westchester going to Pacquiao. I remember, this was studying for a principal's exam. I gave this either to Bizel or studying for the principal's exam. So I was 71, I was leaving Westchester, and I was going to appointments.
Harlan, we haven't gone all day.
That's it.
Will the usual suspect please stand so Harlan won't have to live his life in mystery?
It's all the principal stuff.
Is Connie Justice in the audience yet? No, I haven't seen her yet.
Improvement instructions, see?
So this time, we'd like to ask the Honorable George Kiyama, member of the Los Angeles Unified School District Board of Education, please come forward and give a resolution on behalf of the district. George.
Thank you, Laney. I have here a proclamation signed by all the board members. It's a very nice one.
Very nice.
And I guess I should read this because it took a long time to write all this up, you know. This is for Dr. Harlan Barbanel. Whereas Dr. Harlan Barbanel, having completed an illustrious career in public education with the Los Angeles Unified School District, spanning over 40 years, is retiring but beginning a new career in 1996. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has consistently reached out to serve the LA community by serving as district chair for the United Way fundraising campaign and directing the school district's Salute to New America's tribute to those that district schools have prepared for U.S. citizens. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has received the Freedom Award from the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, and has been recognized by the City of LA and other legislative organizations for his dedication to adult education. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has served on a board of directors of the United Way Greater Los Angeles, bringing his skills in public speaking, education, and general management to assist in fundraising for the good of those less fortunate in Los Angeles. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has taken an active role in community service through his membership in the Woodland Hills Chamber of Commerce, as a member of the Board of Directors of the San Fernando Valley Economic Association, the Valley Industry Commerce Association, and the Valley Economic Development Committee. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has further served his community as a member of the Westchester, Kiwanis, the Lincoln Heights, Pacoima, and Echo Park Community Chambers of Commerce, and Westchester YMC and YWCA. And whereas Barbanel is recognized throughout the state as an expert in the field of career education. He has been willing to stand for what he believes will improve the lives of students. And whereas Dr. Barbanel has lived and worked in the Los Alamos community all of his life and has constantly worked for its betterment, and he has raised his children here, sending his children to local public schools, managing his son's Little League baseball teams, and participated as a representative on the Los Alamos City School District PTA Executive Board. Now therefore be it resolved that by the adoption of this resolution, the members of the Los Alamos City Council do hereby take pride in honoring Dr. Harlan Barbanel for his dedicated career of service to minor and adult students in Los Alamos, and offer Dr. Barbanel their thanks for his achievement as a public servant in Los Angeles. I think I'm reading the wrong one. This is signed by but anyway, that's why when I said city council, I said, my God, I'm reading the wrong one. Well, anyway, this is signed by Laura Chick, John Ferraro, and seconded by Michael Fear and Elias Martinez. I guess I'll have the city council person come and read the one from the Board of Education. Anyway, congratulations, Dr. Harlan Barbanel. That's a nice one, all right. There you are.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize. What I had done, I made a mistake and said that George would be reading the resolution from the Board of Education. What I meant to say was he was going to be reading the resolution from Laura Chick. Excuse me, George. Harlan, would you please rise? Okay, if you would look towards the door, we have a real surprise for you. We were able to track down a woman who represents the very cornerstone of your education. Using the vast resources of the internet, we were able to find your old third grade teacher. She's here all the way from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, where she's retired, Miss Constance Justice. You may have noticed that the years may not have been too kind to Miss Justice, so the following West Valley staff has worked to restore her. Coiffure by Smith, West Valley Cosmetology Program. Courtier by Cashman, West Valley Apparel Trades, and the Cosmetic Artistry by McLuth, West Valley Auto Body Repair.
Miss Justice, that's right. It was second grade.
Harlan's always had an a way with older women.
Rosewood Elementary.
Connie, thank you very kindly for coming out for this occasion. I would like to take this opportunity to intermittently introduce members of Harlan's immediate family. His charming and gracious wife, Laurelyn. I'm informed that they will be celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary at the end of this month. I remember Harlan's wedding well. You may notice there's a slight age difference between the two. So they had to make certain accommodations for the reception. It was the first Jewish reception held at Chuck E. Cheese in the Valley. We thought it was so cute the way he cut up her food. After we had a lavish meal of pizza and Kool-Aid, we danced the night away to the greatest hits of Barney the Dinosaur. It was marvelous. The bride and groom did leave us a little early, though, so they could catch the end of Captain Kangaroo. with us tonight also are Harlan's two handsome sons. The ugly ones couldn't make it. Jason, 19. Jason's a freshman at UCLA majoring in fresh women. Ron, 147, lives in Livermore. He's in real estate, electronics. He's married to Colleen and has two lovely daughters, Jennifer and Erin. Now, it is sort of funny, like I say, nobody ever has ugly children. When you drive home tonight, look at the people around your freeway. Whoever introduces them at these kind of events? You always kind of wonder about these kind of events. Also, there's a group of Harlan's buddies that are here today who are his birthday buddies. Would the Librans please stand? Would they please come forward? They'd like to make a special presentation. All the Librans, would you please come forward?
Marijuana plant.
Dr. Barbanel, please join us at the podium. Harlan, on behalf of the adult administrators, the Libra Club, it gives us pleasure to present to you, first of all, this Princess Flower Tree. We hope that the years that you begin to enjoy your retirement, the tree will grow equally as well as your retirement is going to be. As the purple flowers bloom, please know we're smiling at you from day to day because it will be as regal as you are. Thank you so much for being a part of our group and plan to be a part of us forever. We love you. We Librans are a courageous bunch. We talk a lot and we trust. We're supportive and sensitive, and we rise to the top, even on the cusp. The literature says we have humor and fun. We're never down for long. So have a great day on your birthday and enjoy your place in the sun.
How are you? Good day, Jeff. Harlan, I'd be a little suspect of any plant that just came from Cali, Colombia, but it does have those leaves that spread out in a strange pattern. There are two other cousins that are with the family today, and that will be Dr. Alvin Barbanel, speaking of life, and Stephanie Barbanel Bass. We always save the best to last. In every family, there's always somebody that has an awful lot of class, an awful lot of style, and this family is the favorite and Ruth Weissman. Bruce, would you just please stand?
Happy Ruthie!
Thank you.
And I love my nephew and his wife. They are two of the most wonderful people around here. God bless you and your son. Okay?
Wish you a lot of stuff. Now, Mark Mumford, would you please come forward and, Mumford, she's a preferred in there. Would you please come forward and say a few remarks from the rather thrifty West Valley Occupational Center group who didn't have enough money? I would have given you our plant to give.
Well, we didn't come prepared to give him a gift because he's come and gone so many times. We have too many parties for him as it is, so they asked me just to say a few words that they have of the Occupational Center. So hopefully I won't make any mistakes in this, Harlan, but I'm going to give it my best shot, okay? But I was asked to say a few words on behalf of West Valley Occupational Center. I'd also was asked to promise to keep it a short one, which is hard. Short speeches is not a trait that I picked up from Harlan over the years. In the past 3 years, we've had the honor to work with a great administrator and also learn a new version of the English language. We have seen Harlan come and go again. Harlan, you're taking this open entry, open exit just a little too far here. Okay? Harlan, as you know, has a real grasp for giving speeches, even if you're in a big hurry. The problem is with his speeches is we don't really understand half of what he's saying, but we've all learned to smile and nod and then just go on our way and go do what we have to do anyhow. Harlan, in the past 3 years, has brought to West Valley Occupational Center a variety of new programs such as Rhapsody, Vessel, and the Children's Computer Lab, and assisted in starting the first Automotive Technical Support Foundation, to just name a few of the things he's done in the center in the last 3 years. The employees of West Valley Occupational Center are honored to have had the experience to work with such a great administrator, and who knew how to bring people together and allowed them to excel within their careers and within themselves. Before I go, I just wanted to say to Harlan, we'll miss you very much, and we do wish the best in whatever endeavors you encounter along the way in your retirement, because we know you're not going to retire, you're just taking a break. But the job's still open if you want to come back. We'll do this again. Thanks, Harlan.
In the lexicon of the English language, we have a whole group of sayings we call Harlanisms. How many of you have ever heard this? It's good in America. How about islands of accomplishment in oceans of rhetoric? That was one of the old-timers. And have you done anything for adult? What have you done for adult ed today? And the last one, got a gig for me? Bellman tried to steal that one, but it was Harlan's. To give you an example of some of Harlan's gigs, in the Los Angeles Unified School District, he worked at Culver City High School for a variety of years, John C. Fremont for 4 years, Southgate Adult School for 4 years, Hollywood Adult School for 1 month, Fremont for 3 years, Roosevelt for 1 month, U.S. Grant for 4 years, CCOC for 4 months, Manual Arts for 2 years, Southgate Adult School for 1 month, Gardena Adult School for 2 months, Lincoln Community Adult School, he came and left in 5 months, Westchester for 5 years, Pacoima Skills Center for 4 years, Fairfax Community Adult School for 3 years, Metropolitan Skills Center for 1 month, West Valley Skills Center for a year, no, 4 or 5 months, West Valley Skills Center Parthenia for 5 months, Belmont for 4 months, Evans for, it says in the parentheses, a lifetime. Division of Vocational Education Adult Occupational Program for the director's office. He worked there for 3 years. Business and Industry for 6 months. In West Valley since 1993. Now this adds up to 147 years, but the guy does have somewhat of a spotty record. If you went in today, they'd say, what is wrong here? They'd want to see all the audits from all those different facilities that he worked in. He has had a plethora of jobs, without a doubt. At this time, we would like to ask that Martin Conroy, lame duck geezer principal from Reseda Community Adult School, please come forward and give a presentation from LA County. Martin.